I was so wasted last night. I fucked your brother by accident.
This confession comes from Birthday Candler.
What?
Yeah.
No thanks.
When you hear the line...
I'm tapping out for the day.
When you
I'm
hear
not
the
doing
line,
that.
it gets very bad. When I was 22, I was dating a guy who had an identical twin. And I think we already know where this is going.
And I call bullshit.
There's been some off it.
Do you know what I mean? I mean, I haven't heard this. This is virgin ears for me. I've never heard this.
Like any rom-com, after the first scene, you go, I know exactly what happens in this movie.
And you've heard stories about, I was dating a twin and accidentally fucked her sister, whatever. And you just go, really?
Well, let's have a listen to Birthday Candler and see if you're calling bullshit on her story.
Okay.
When I was 22, I was dating a guy who had an identical twin. We went away one Christmas, and the first night we had a large drinking session with my friends. My boyfriend called it a night. A bit later, his brother called it a night, and I kept drinking, and I was hammered, and I was frisky, and I stumbled down the hallway with nothing but the pork sword on my mind. I crept into who I thought was my boyfriend's room.
Yeah.
Put my hand over his mouth and started blowing his birthday candle before jumping on top and having the best drunk and disorderly sex of my life. Once we had finished, he turned the light on and looked at me. It was the brother. He thought it was someone else. I thought it was my boyfriend. I scurried away.
I just don't think that there's any way that you would not realize.
Or not double check.
Aside from the obvious questions of was this all good?
Yeah, that's what
yeah.
Well, I think he thought it was like this other girl that they were hanging out with earlier.
But if you get close to anyone, you know their smell. And I just refuse to believe that you wouldn't immediately be like, oh, I know that that's what their smell is. Or if you were dating someone, you'd as graphic as this is, right? Say you've just shaved your pubes.
Yep.
You know that your boyfriend has just shaved their pubes or whatever. So that would also be another thing. You'd be like, oh, that's not what
But what
is
if it's
going
a
on
twin
down there.
and they're the same?
That's what? So what they go, are you shaving your pubes today?
Yeah.
Yeah, same. Yeah,
Same.
Cool.
But I guess if it was just a random other person, their body would be a slightly different shape, But
twins don't obviously the natural parts they look the same in the face if they're identical twins or whatever, but their bodies would feel different. Their skin would feel I just think intimately what someone's body feels like, and I just don't know. And also, when was the last time someone in the dark jumped on your cock and you didn't think oh, who's that? Do you know what I mean? Imagine someone.
It's been weeks. Does
that
not?
the live
are you
stream,
not
you
doing
and
that?
I.
Remember that time during the live stream that I licked your asshole?
Yeah.
No, do you actually remember that?
No, I don't.
Yeah, because it was Cam, but I thought it was you.
No.
I dated him for another 2 years before the guilt got to me, and I broke up. So she never said. Only myself, the brother, and now Toni and Ryan podcast listeners know the truth. Not only were they twins, not only were they brothers.
Well, you would hope that they were, yeah, if they were twins.
They were now
Tunnel brothers.
tunnel twins.
Twinnel brothers. But that wouldn't, as if you wouldn't just say something
When you're younger,
straight
though,
away.
you're jumping in beds when you're younger.
Yeah.
If say there's 10 of you down at the beach house.
But I've jumped in a bed and not fucked the wrong person. As far as I know. But I just also think, why would you break up with, why would you feel guilty if it was a genuine, you wouldn't, the next morning you'd be like, I was so wasted last night. I fucked your brother by accident. I just think that if this really happened, okay, let's give this person the benefit of the doubt. If this really happened, you would the next morning be like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed.
I reckon if you're at a party or on a dance floor or that happens and you leant in for the kiss and then just touched lips and went, oh my God. Then you'd be like, I'm so sorry. Isn't it? But you don't yeah, so we fucked 5 times, then in the morning 3 more times, then we went on holidays for 2 weeks and wrong brother.
Yeah.
It's really I think she'd gone too far.
Yeah.
to say it's a mistake.
Yeah, but if genuinely it was a mistake and she then you go, well, I'll be honest and hope that you believe me. But
And he obviously wouldn't because she's a liar.
yeah, because this didn't happen. But I just don't. I think that there is no way that those stories are real.